Hello and welcome to the Business of Meeting podcast. I'm your host, Eric Rozenberg. Over the years, I've had the privilege of helping businesses in the meetings and event industry grow and succeed. And I'm excited to share that experience with you. If you feel alone and overwhelmed, and if you're looking to take your business to the next level, improve your strategy and sales, and connect with like-minded professionals, you are in the right place. I invite you to visit eventbusinessformula.com and join our community of event business owners dedicated to exponential growth. Now let's dive into today's episode. Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Business of Meeting podcast. Today I want to talk about three things that we all should be doing in times of uncertainty as we are living right now. So there's a lot of conversation about geopolitics, a potential war, the tariffs situation. And so I wanted to share with you three things that I've done in the past when so much uncertainty was affecting our industry. And those are three things that any business owners, and specifically ourselves, small business owners in our industry, can do and should be doing, actually. The very first one is to look at our finances and go line by line in every single expenses that we have, line by line in every credit card statement that we have, and look at the recurrent cost. Look at the, when you put your credit card, you don't think about it anymore, and it's being charged every month. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So I want you to do that and to look at all your expenses line by line and see if there's anything that actually you can stop that is not needed. And then linked to that is also have a global view of your business and thinking, okay, these are the costs that I have, these are the fixed costs, and here are the opportunities for me to reduce those costs. What will I do in which situation? And that, in extension, is also going to the people you work with and the team that you have. It's not something that we want to do, is to reduce the number of people we're working with. But what is most important is to have a business still alive. So unfortunately, there is some situation where you will have to reduce the number of people you're working with, and you want to know already when you're going to do that. So the very first thing to do is to look at all your expenses and also look at all the fixed costs that you have and think about the decision you will make if you reach a certain level of revenue. If the revenue is going down, what are you going to do in that particular case? And that is something that is not necessarily pleasant. And that is something that we should all be doing now in preparation of, in case of. But also looking right now, the small little expenses, as I mentioned, you would be surprised if you start adding them on, and that is a completely different situation. So first thing, look at your numbers line by line and understand what is going on in your business. The second thing to do in such time of uncertainty is going out, is doubling down on reaching out to your prospect, on reaching out to your customer, or being present in the market, in posting on social media, in making sure that you're reaching out to all the people you're in touch with. Why? Because they have more time, but also because a lot of people, because of the uncertainty, are kind of frozen and they don't know what to do, and they kind of afraid to call and to go out and to reach out to their prospect or client. And the third thing that I did during the time of uncertainty is actually doing the things that I always said I was going to do. In other words, what do I want to finish? What do I want to get ready for? What do I want to study? What are the things that I said, okay, I need to do this, or I need to block time for that, but never had the time to do it? That's the perfect moment to sit down, to look at the things that you wanted to learn, that you have to learn, that you have to do, the business model you want to review, the values you want to review, a completely new strategic approach you want to review, and also what would you do with all your knowledge if you have to shift what you're doing right now? How can you use your experience to survive the uncertainty right now? What can you do that you have been preparing for without even knowing? And join some mastermind and have a conversation with some friends and look at this is the opportunities that we might have, and think about the other opportunities that you have because of what you've done in the past. How and where can you use your experience, your knowledge, your net? So these are three things that you can be doing this week. These are three things that I recommend any business owners does during this time of uncertainty, and certainly small business owners and solopreneur in the meetings and event industry. So one, look at your numbers. Two, double down on reaching out to the market. And three, think about all the things you all say that you were going to do one day, how you can use your experience in other field or in with other services to your client. If there's anything I can do for you, if you want to discuss your business, reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I'll see you at the next podcast or the next conference in our industry. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Business of Meeting podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoyed the show, the most important thing you can do is leave a review and share it with your colleagues. It really helps spread the word. I truly appreciate your support. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level, don't forget to visit eventbusinessformula.com to learn more about how we are helping even business owners like you. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you next time.